Hello YouTube, subscribers and viewers. Welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. Outside here in my backyard with my Springfield Armory M1A from Air Venturi. It is a spring piston underlever 22 caliber air rifle. And what we're outside here to do today is just kind of get it sighted in at right around, I'm just beyond my 10 meter post right here. So I'm sitting probably right around 12 yards or so. Just going to be getting it kind of zeroed in on paper, just open sights only. I'm not going to scope this thing. It has a peep sight. You can adjust it windage and elevation. Can't adjust the front sight at all. Usually you can twist those up and down to kind of help, but this is just your basic rear sight. Going to be starting out with some of these 14.66 grain H&N Field Target Trophy pellets. They're domed. And I might try some of these Barracuda 15s. They're 15.89 grain. And then I'm actually going to start. I'm not really going to do any target testing with these right away, but I'm just going to just shoot a couple of them and just make sure this thing isn't dieseling really loud or, you know, detonating out here in the backyard. I don't need it to sound like a real 22 rifle. I did put two drops of RWS chamber lube in it and just kind of worked the piston back and forth. Actually fired a couple of these, shot a couple of them, and first one was pretty loud, second one wasn't too bad. So I'll do a few more out here. Might just kind of aim them at the ground first. But my carpet down there kind of tends to absorb some of the sound, so hopefully it won't be too loud. But yeah, I like to use a heavier pellet just to kind of help control some of the earlier like combustion or detonation you may have due to oils kind of just building up in the piston chamber there. So we'll start with the heavier pellets just to calm that down. But I definitely want to just try to get this thing sighted in a little bit, at least just on paper, and just see how well it shoots. So let me get everything ready and we'll start with the shooting. All right, I got one Cro-Magnum loaded up, H&N Cro-Magnum, 18.21 grains. Let's see how loud this thing is. Just gonna rest it on the rest here. I'm not gonna put when I'm shooting the target, I'll have my resting on my hand, but I'm just gonna rest it right here for now. I'm just going to kind of shoot at the carpet to see how loud it is. This thing does have a safety, but it's manual. It doesn't engage automatically. Forward is safe. Towards the trigger is shoot. That wasn't too loud. Wasn't a crack, just kind of a pop. I mean, if anything, it just sounds like kind of just hear the shot cycle instead of any type of bang or pop. So it's not too loud. I was kind of curious as to how loud it would be in the backyard. So alrighty, well, let's try. We'll start with the Field Target Trophies, H&N Field Target Trophy, 14.66 grains. Again, I'm sitting right about I'm sitting at 15 yards, but with the end of the muzzle, we're just in between the 10 meter and the 15 yards. So I'm thinking we're right around 12 yards. So that'd be, yeah, that's good enough to get sighted in at with open sights, especially, you know, with, I have glasses, you know, not the greatest eyesight. So we'll see how we can do. I'll do shots of 3. That's pretty much what you do. At least that's what I did in the Army. 3 shots, see where they're grouping, and then you just try to get that 3-shot group as tight as you can before you can move on. At least that's how it was in my days. I graduated in 1990. Left for the Army about 3 days after high school, so we're talking in the 90s here. So training might have changed since then. So, but that's what we do: 3 shots, a tight group. I think it was like 25 meters, but we're sitting right around 12 yards. Tell you what, we'll just say 12 meters to keep it in meters. All right, first up, the H&N Field Target Trophies, 14.66 grains. I haven't done anything to the sights, so we're gonna see if it's even hitting paper. I got a piece of cardboard stapled next to my target I have, just to kind of in case anything's shooting to the right. Should be able to see, hopefully, but I'm hoping we'll start on paper at this short of a distance. Again, I'll be resting it on my hand, on top of this rest, on top of this table. almost kind of simulating I'm in a foxhole. It's kind of how we got zeroed in when we were doing the 25 meter qualifying. So let's see if we can do the same thing here again. Forward is safe, to the trigger is shoot. I'm going to aim center mass. With a little bit of grip on it. I'll do 3 and I can see if I can find them. Not too loud. Again, you hear the spring and the piston pretty much over everything else. I think we're on paper, just low. I think that went in the same hole. Yeah, this thing's meant to be shot with open sights. All right, that's 3 shots. Let's go take a look. All right. Yeah, that's good. 3 shots right here. I was aiming right here. I said it was on paper, but to the right or to the left. I think I meant the right. But anyways, there's 3 shots right here. So I'm aiming right here. So we're just shooting low, and that's at right around 12 meters. I'm gonna go get my rangefinder and find out the exact distance. But that's a really good start with the H&N Field Target Trophies. 14.66 grains. I'm afraid to move on. I mean, I might embarrass myself now, but we'll circle those, and then let me bring it up a few clicks so you can kind of bring it up to here, and we'll do 3 more shots. But that's a really good start. All right, I got the rangefinder. I'm going to lean forward just to kind of where the muzzle is, and then we'll get a distance to the target. .82 meters, so right around 12 meters. Well, so far that's a really good start. Some people may laugh and say, yeah, it's only 12 meters, but I think I just felt a raindrop. Oh well, we'll just try to squeeze this in. Yeah, I marked those off, so we'll do 3 more of the H&N Field Target trophies. Seems to like these. I'm not sure what those are coming in at velocity wise. Oh, come on, no rain, please. I mean, it's comfortable at least out here. Let me see if I can get 3 shots in real quick before it gets any heavier. All right. I noticed my groups have gotten much better once I got this rest here. I was Caldwell dead shot. Nice, solid, firm rest, and I believe it really, I think it helps absorbs probably some of that harmonics or vibrations or whatever. But yeah, it definitely has improved my groups, especially with my Hotson 135 Carnivore to 30 caliber. Much better than trying to use my wife's outdoor furniture pillows. I accidentally, I think, put a hole in one of them, and yeah, I got an earful about that one. But all right, 3 more shots. Actually, I'm gonna bring this up some first. So up is there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'll go up 4 clicks. I'm gonna aim center mass again. Safety off, again towards the trigger to shoot. Well, it definitely came up about, it's like about 2 inches. So if I can put 3 right there, windage is like right there. It's just below the crosshair that I have drawn. So see if I can put 3 more there. Same hole. This thing's pretty good with the open sights. A little bit of smoke from the friction. I might have tugged that one a little bit, but still good. All right, safety on. Let's go take a look. All right, right here. I mean, that's a good group. That's a good qualifying group. You can move on to go get it zeroed in and go get qualified. Started here, brought it up 4 clicks. I'm here, so that's acceptable. Tell you what, I'm gonna bring it up 2 more clicks. And then we'll try to I'm going to do a 5-shot group right here in the head. All right, I went up 2 more clicks. I'm going to aim at the head and see if we can get another group. Again, I'm going to do a 5-shot group. The peep sight's pretty good. I mean, I have a little trouble focusing through it sometimes, but that's kind of what happened with that last shot, but it's still a really tight group. So, I mean, I can see the silhouette really good down there, so nice clear picture. Yeah. So, all right. Continuing with the H&N Field Target Trophies. I might not have to go any further than this, but we'll try the 15s as well. All right, again, 5-shot group. Again, just a little bit of pressure on the forearm here. Stock. Snug into my shoulder. Help take the safety off. I don't know where that went. Let me see. Dude, that's literally right at the bottom top tip of that crosshair that I have drawn. So that's bullseye. Again, I'll do 5. If we get 5 right in that area, we are good to go. Like the same spot. We have 1 hole accuracy with this thing. Open sights. Again, 12 meters. But, you know, some people don't have big, large backyards. I mean, I could go further back, but then I'm going to try to, you know, kind of shoot it through the pool and the fence. That one came a little bit to the right. I think I pulled that one. That's what, 3? Glasses are kind of fogging up a little too with the humidity. All right, tell you what, we'll just do a 10-shot group. We'll just keep going. This thing does have a little fake bolt handle there. Yeah, we'll do a 10-shot group. Simulate a 10-shot magazine, right? Is that 4 or 5? Let me look real quick. See if I can get a count. That was 5. All right. Did reload this? Yep. All right. This is number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Ooh, he's smoking. A lot of friction. Number 9. And number 10. I'm getting better at loading these. Mentioned before, there's not a whole lot of room in there. Alright, that's 10 shots. Yeah, our RWS Diana Model 52 that I had in 25 caliber, it seemed like it just had a much larger loading port. I don't know if the Air Arms, TX 200, if it has a wider port, or your Virox, but yeah, this one's kind of narrow. The good thing I got kind of skinnier fingers, but I think a guy with little chubbier fingers might have difficulty loading that. Let's go check out those 10 shots, see where they're at. Oops, stand by. All right, well, here's my 10 shots. So that's very good. Yeah, I started like right, like right here. Came over this way a little bit, but that's a good group. Again, right around 12 meters. Open sights, that little peep sight. So not too bad. I'm gonna check my screws, see if maybe, I don't think they loosened it up, because that's not too far off. So, I mean, that's the best group. And then opened up some, and then opened up some more. But a lot of that can be me just kind of repetition, changing, you know, my head angle, you know, where I'm resting my head, or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of variables and factors that could go into that, but that's not too bad. Very good. I think we're zeroed in, sighted in. Let me change this out, and we'll try those H&N Barracuda 15s, see how they do. And looky here, I already have a battle scar. Not sure where that came from. I did just tighten the stock screws, or make sure they were tight, and I kind of noticed that. But I think it might have came from my belt buckle when I was cocking it earlier when I was doing velocity testing, but I just kind of noticed that. But I should be able to buff that out with something, or put a little True Oil or some Birchwood Casey gunstock wax. This should darken that up some, but it already has a little bit of character. All right, on to the H&N Barracuda 15s, 15.89 grain. The standard ones are 21.14 grains, so these are much lighter. Let's see how these do at 12 meters. Next up, we'll do 10 shots with the H&N Barracuda 15s, 15.89 grain. Just leave the sights where they are, and I'll just aim center mass. All right, already got one loaded. And have the safety all the way back. All right, that's just a little below and to the right of the crosshair that I have drawn. So right around the, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock position. So, hey, as long as they group in that same area, I'll be happy. Just above that one. Now this thing does have right around a 2-pound trigger. I tested it. I think it's coming in like 1 pound, 14 ounces. had one like 1 pound 6 ounces and 2 something, but right around 2 pounds. There's really no 2-stage or anything. You can't adjust it. Very little play, like just to kind of pull it back to where you feel it's going to break. But oops, that one fell in there. Get that out. All right. All right. See a group down there. It's a little opened up, but again, everything's shooting a little to the right. Yep, not too loud for the backyard, if you're asking, wondering. I thought I might have a few loud cracks there, but it's not too bad. Again, right around 12 meters. Used the rangefinder. We are at 11.82 meters. Three more to go. I'm glad the rain's holding off. Pretty nice little hole I'm building down there. Not sure if you can see it on there. You could easily zoom in while you're watching this on YouTube, if you're on mobile or on your computer. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, punched a nice big hole in that. I think you'll like what you see. Let's go check it out. All right, just aiming here. Yeah, we're right here. I mean, that's not bad. Just a little bit to the left or right and down, but I mean, since I got my sight sitting right on top of this, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I could go to the top and everything probably be landing right here, but over here. But that's a really good group. Again, 12 meters, open sights, peep sight, not too bad. That's pretty good in my opinion. So not bad with the Springfield Armory M1A from Air Venturi. 22 caliber, spring piston, under lever cocking air rifle. Very cool. Very nice group. All right, for the grand finale to round out this video, shoot a couple at the steel plate. I'm gonna try to hit that squirrel target. See if we can catch some of these. I'm gonna use the H&M Barracuda 15s. They're a little heavier. I'll start with the plate and then the squirrel. I don't know if we ought to catch those. Probably pretty flat. All right, now the squirrel. if I can hit it with open sights. Kind of know where it's shooting, so we'll see. Got it. Let me see if I can reset it. Heck yeah, this thing's pretty darn good. Again, right around 12 meters. But that's not too bad. That little tiny peep sight. I missed. Hit the smaller one, but I missed the bigger reset one. I missed again. I don't know if I'm hitting the wood. Let me see. Where am I hitting that one at? Oh, yeah, just hitting the wood, just below to the right a little bit. I mean, it's trying to bring that over, try to reset it. Oh, I just hit it. Yeah, it reset. Yeah, it did. Okay, it did reset. Thought I missed it, but it reset, so we're good. All right, let me just get rid of this one here since I cocked it real quick. I thought I missed it, but I forgot it reset and then it falls back down. All right, we'll just do plate one more time. All right, that's it. Let's go see if we can find those. All right, I was gonna say I can't find any pellets, but they disintegrated. There's a piece of one. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Anywhere with the 16 grain camo master points, I was getting 19 foot-pounds, so that's got to be at least, I would say, with these 17, depending on what velocities they were traveling at. But yeah, there's the pellet pieces, and then there's some paint. Yeah, I don't think any of those dropped. I think they just disintegrated. I have to repaint my plate there. It's getting pretty well dinged up. Pretty solid. Nothing's gone through. And yeah, I hit the squirrel. Yeah, the shots were. I don't know if you can see it right here. I'll zoom in. But those two that I missed were right here and right there. So hit that, and I thought I missed. I hit that, and I thought I wasn't enough. I thought I just grazed it and didn't reset it, but when I looked, it was reset. So not too bad with the little tiny peep sights, open sights, that little area right there. So that was fun. The Springfield Armory M1A from Air Venturi, 22 caliber spring piston underlever air rifle. Some 12 meter shooting, sighting in, zero in, whatever you want to call it. Use these H&N field target trophies, 14.66 grains. They grouped really well. First three shots were really good. Right out of the box, didn't do anything to the sights. I was aiming here, just shooting low. 3 shots right there. Open up a bit up here, but I brought it up. Still pretty good group there. Again, open sights, peep sight. And then I did 10 shots up here after I brought it up. See, started here, I brought it up, what, 4? And then I brought it up 2 more, and I was aiming right here. First shot was right below it, and then there was another one up here, and then kind of started to group kind of in this area. A couple of these opened up. I mean, a lot of that could be me, but that's very good, I believe. I mean, again, 12 meters, but open sights, peep sight. My eyes aren't the greatest, but that's not too bad at all. And then the Barracuda 15s, 10 shots. Aiming right here. I mean, that's pretty good grouping there as well. So very acceptable. Just here disintegrated the pellet on the steel plate. But I did hit the squirrel on the first try. It took me 3 tries to reset it. Thought I missed it, but I did reset it. But yeah, very fun. Very handsome looking air rifle to shoot one of these Crow mags. I did get a very ridiculous high velocity. I think it was 899 or something like that. On like one of the very first shots when I first got it out of the box. I think it got like 32 foot-pounds of energy or something like that, but it settled down after that. I haven't gotten anything that high. I did get to 854, but that was with a 16 grain pellet. But still, that was 26 foot-pounds on that first shot. But it's really settled in nicely. I think it levels off right around into the 730s, 750s or so. I was getting 710s to 720s with a 16.36 grain H&N Terminators. So not a bad air rifle. I like it. It's very heavy. Something way too heavy for a younger shooter. Definitely want to lug it around all day. But it's very fun for some backyard shooting. If you got a foxhole maybe dug into your backyard, you can stand in that and shoot out of it and have some fun. Maybe a little crawl around the backyard, do whatever you want to do. But very fun air rifle. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Maybe we'll take it a little further back at about 20 yards and see how bad I can do. Anyhow, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.